Hello, guys. Wolf is welcome me. You everybody is welcoming you back. As you can see, Wolf is loving everybody. That's a dog. Wolf. It's a good dog. And probably we have our ball again under the bench. So let's get it before we begin. There we are. What a good boy. What a good boy. And let's continue to where we left in the previous part. This is the bowsprit. It's varnished, it's dry, it's beautiful. All I have to do now is open up the holes that are sealed with varnish. That's an easy task, and then I will continue to place all the blocks, pulleys, all the stuff, and probably I will place it on the ship as well. The ship is over here, it's waiting, and will look spectacular when I place the bowsprit. Now, I just remember some time ago, one of my viewers asked me a question, and he told me, why do you speak English and you don't speak your own language? He thought that I was Spanish, so why didn't I speak Spanish and I spoke English? And I told him that because one, English is the universal language, and secondly, if I spoke Greek, probably very few people will understand what I'm saying at the moment. It's like, okay, here we have the bow, and we're going to do some work on that. Let me do that in Greek. Εδώ έχουμε την πλώρη και θα κάνουμε κάποια δουλειά λιγάκι αργότερα. How many of you will understand what I have said? Very few. So, this is Beagle, it's waiting. This is Wolf. Again, the ball is under the bench. Wolf, buddy. So, let me get the camera tripod and we will begin. So guys, I have opened up the holes and let's begin. We're going to begin with the rings. We have 2 rings here, 3 here, 3 on the other side, 6, plus 2, we are at 8, we have 1 ring here, that's 9, 2 more here, that's 11, and I believe that is that, 11 rings, 2, 5, 7, 10, 11. So 0.8 millimeters drill tip, and let's begin. First of all, if you remember, this is 1:1 scale. So I have 1, and I have the other. Not very deep. it goes all the way on the other side, no problem with that. Two down, 9 to go. Now guys, I have gathered what I need. I'm going to place a couple of them with you and the rest on my own. So, here are the double blocks, here are the single, here are these triangle shape things, the dies, and I'm not going to use the thread that the schematics tell me to do, because it's exactly the same for everything. I'm going to use some 0.50 for the big ones. So let's start with a block. Let's make a double. Double block over here, facing up. Let's do one of these things. Now this would be better. Like this. Now the first one. Let's see where it goes. Give me a moment. I just found out that over here I have to put some small pieces 0.5 centimeters long of this wire. I need to cut 8 pieces, 4 on each side. Let me do that and I'll get back to you. Got them. Now let's glue one of these little pieces. Okay, got it centered. So as long as it's centered, it's easy to glue. One. I still have 5 more to do. Let's do one of these together and the rest I will do them on my own. They're exactly the same. These are going underneath. So let me center it. Okay. exactly the same procedure for the rest. Let me do them and I'll get back to you to show you the finishing result. Now guys, it is ready. I have to glue it, but to glue it I have to be able to center it. So that means that I have to turn the ship around and look it from the front, above. That's something I cannot do in the camera. It's pretty easy, just need centering. So I will glue it and I'll get back to you to tie it. And now guys, the hard part. I have to pass several times the rope from here above this piece inside this hole and around and around again. This is going to be very tricky and hard. Let's see now. And in camera it's even harder. Just a drop of glue on the edge of the rope to make it hard, so it will be more easy to pass it through. Let's see how much I'm going to need. That's a tricky one. Let's say okay, probably this much will be enough. I'm going to do it out of the camera. So I'm going to pass it several times and I'll get back to you to tie it. Now I have made several turns around it and now I have to tie it. This is the first end. Pass it through. And calculate to make it this around the middle. Some glue to secure it. Now this is the rope that I was using to pass it. Just a couple of turns. and some glue to secure it. And done. This is it, guys. Let me focus. Perfect. Just some varnishing here and it's perfect. The bowsprit is in position and the ship looks beautiful. Now the next step, masts, and 3 of them. So thank you very much for watching, guys. See you soon with the mast making.